Okay, I'm making my favorite breakfast, and first I'm putting a bunch of butter in the pan. Somehow the pan got yucky. And I like a lot of butter, and this is for the hash browns. I like Great Value hash browns with onions and peppers. Awesome. And I don't like them crispy like French fries, because I don't want French fries for breakfast. I want soft potatoes. So anyway, throwing some butter in there, maybe more, because I like it saturated in the butter, and I like my hash browns moist. So what I do, I put that in, and then I heat it up. I usually don't do a real high heat, even though, I mean, you need the heat to get it going. So anyway, I will throw the hash browns in. Sometimes they're clumpy, and that's probably way too much for me, but we will. And I put them in good old, I use a lot of Walmart brand. I love Walmart. They're close to me, and they deliver. So anyway, I'll put them away. Throw that in there. And then for eggs, I'm using from Walmart brand, Market Side, organic, cage-free brown eggs. And they're kind of pricey, but you know what? I noticed I've been just having the cheap ones like forever. And I bought these because the eggs had gone up. And I tried these. Oh my God, they're so much better. Like so much better. So I pay the extra. I don't know if it's $1. Could be less. But whatever it is, since that's all I eat is breakfast. You know, I mean, that's all I ever have is eggs, and I don't always have potatoes, but I'm showing you today because, and then I try to mix them up and get the butter. I try to get the butter totally covered, which it still feels like it needs more. And then I flatten them all out so that they're all flat in the pan. And then I put salt, pepper, and garlic. So I put quite a bit of pepper. I like pepper. Pepper gives it the flavor, and salt salts it up. And then I use any sort of garlic powder. You can use garlic salt. It's just going to be more salty, which, you know, we're supposed to be watching our salt. I'm using 5th Season garlic powder. You use any garlic powder. I just use it because it's cheap, and I get almost everything from Walmart. I just sprinkled a little bit of that. So now we got that. We got our eggs. The eggs I wait on. I'm gonna put actually more butter. I go through a lot of butter. I love Land O'Lakes butter. Makes a difference if you like the butter, especially if you have toast, which we're gonna have. We're gonna have Walmart French bread toast. So it does take a while to get it going. In the meantime, I'll show you what else I do. And these, they take a while because I don't burn them to death. And like I say, I don't like them to be French fries. So what I do, I keep them in there. I usually cover it, and it helps if you have a vented lid. I love these, and I love this whole pan set. Got it on Amazon, and it's just cool, and it's got the soft touch grips here. Love them. And so I got that. And then for bacon, now sausage, I usually use Jimmy Dean regular sausage in the patties, but I'm out. Tomorrow is food day, and they're coming. And then, and those are really good. And then, now these are Black Label microwave ready original bacon. So these is ready to cook, but it's not already pre-cooked like the normal package one. So I just take it out, and these come in a 4-pack, which is odd because just for me, I like 4 pieces of bacon. So they come in this pack. Of course, they're frozen right now. And you can put them in the fridge, but since I buy them in bulk and I don't eat them right away, I just want to have them. I don't know why. And then it's got this little thing that stops. And you throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes. That's it. So I'm not going to throw it in yet because these take quite a while to heat. I'm going to throw them in. You don't even really need a plate, because when you're done, just grab the end of it. Just watch out for heat or steam. And I just grab the end and I fling it down here. And then I cut it open, the package, and I'm done. So that's my bacon. Now sometimes I put the bacon in a pan and cook it just like if you cook bacon on a pan. So sometimes I do that. And then I'll show you my bread. Love this bread. I am stuck on this bread. It's from Walmart. And it's they have Italian, but this is sliced plain French bread. And I love it. And it's sometimes when you have delivery, it's hard to get it sliced. I think their slicer went out once and they took it off there, but I go down there sometimes. My girlfriend takes me, and then you go to the bakery and they'll slice it up. You get fresh bread. I just bought this. I think it was but since I don't eat much of it, I freeze it right away, and it stays good for, I don't know, I've had it a week or two, and then usually before that I have another Walmart delivery or I go get it. I like fresh bread, so I usually replace it before then. But anyway, it is so good. It's good with sandwiches. And then I just throw it in the toaster, and I'm going to have toast. Toast is back there. So I'm going to have toast, and I'm going to have eggs over medium with the whites done. And then these are going. Probably could turn them up a little higher. And if I'd have known I was cooking right now, I would have had the pan maybe heated and going. And anyway, I love this this bacon. It's microwave ready, and it makes 4 pieces, which that's how many I want. So I have bought the bigger. Now they do have it, I'm pretty sure they have it where it's already made, pre-cooked, and then you throw it in the microwave. And I do like that, but I just bought these. So what I like to do is cook it, not on a real high heat for these. And I like, that's how much butter I like, because some of the butter's gonna get absorbed. And I just make sure they all get there. And then once they start browning a little, so I just make them all flat so that they all get cooked on the bottom. And then I keep the lid on to keep it moist. Most people want crispy hash browns, but I don't. I like them a little crispy, but not, I don't like French fries for breakfast. I'm not one of those ketchup people that puts them on any sort of potato except for French fries. But I know a lot of people do, and they're with the hot sauce. My girlfriend's like, ketchup, hot sauce. I'm like, on your hash browns. But people do that. So anyway, I'm gonna pause the video and start it up because these aren't ready. It'll probably be a while. I have it, I think I'll turn it up. So you get it pretty hot. You know, you still want to get it going. You don't want to wait forever. So, you know, a medium heat. And these eggs are so good. And my favorite butter, Land O'Lakes. It's really good tasting. And so, you know, that's what I do. Now, other times I do pancakes. And they are the best pancakes. I don't make hardly anything from scratch because I am not a scratch person. But let me see if I can find my pancakes. Well, I think I have them in packages. So, trying to think of what brand they are. Well, you know, I'm gonna have them tomorrow, and I'll show you. But they come in a package. Oh, you know what they are? They're that buttermilk pancakes, and they come in like a waffle. You know how if you bought waffles, it's not Aunt Jemima. It's one of those main brands, and they're thin, and oh my God, they're so good. They are the best. And I take two, and I put them on the smaller plate, and I put them in the microwave. It says 45 seconds. I do it for a minute. You know, you'll have to figure out your wattage or whatever. But I do them for a minute, and they're done. In 1 minute, I throw them in towards the end when all of this is done. In 1 minute, I have pancakes. And then I have my syrup. And, you know, I was doing another syrup bottle, and the syrup was dripping all down the side. And I got so mad. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I put it in here, and I don't know where I got these. They're and then the top, and it pours out fast, which I love. The other one was like, give me a break, my food's getting cold. So anyway, I use this for my pancakes, and then I use this. It's powdered sugar, and it's just, I don't know where I got that. I think they have them, you know where I think I got them? Bed Bath & Beyond. And those are great, and I just put that and that, and I'm done. And the breakfast is easy. If you do the bacon, that takes 3 minutes. So you throw that in, and then when you're done, you throw that in for a minute. And it is these are the best. I'm trying to remember the brand. It's one that makes those waffles. But tomorrow I'll be getting them. And tomorrow I'll be getting the Jimmy Dean's sausage patties. And see, I like this, and I'll let it'll burn a little. Not burn, brown. I don't want to burn it. So I don't know if you can see it, but they're going to town. I try to use a big enough pan that what I'm cooking can go in it. And I try to use one with the higher side. When I'm doing eggs, I don't need that because, you know, I can flip them. But I will be doing eggs as soon as these are done. And I just keep turning them, fluffing them around. And yeah, it takes longer to cook, but I don't care. I don't want French fries for breakfast. So, all right, I'll come back when I'm ready to do the rest, and we'll see what it turns out to look like. Okay, thank you. Please like and subscribe and share. Thank you. Okay, now we're talking. I'm thinking they're done. I did kind of crisp them up, but I kept the lid on, and with the butter, it keeps them a little moister. I'm going to do 3 minutes. Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, and then here's what we're looking at. We got some nicely browned, and I'll throw them in there. Then make sure the heat's not too high, because usually it's too high. And I throw enough butter in there so that the eggs don't stick. And I use the same pan, and you can see the heat's too high, so I have turned it down. I turned it down, and then we got that going. And then usually about now, I might be starting the toast. And the bacon is making racket in there, but it prevents itself. It vents itself. So you don't need to vent it. I got eggs in there, and Throw some salt and pepper. That's about all I put in my eggs. I throw a little bit more in that. I like a lot of salt in that. Usually I try to do this. Put the cover on the eggs. And I keep that because my toast, I'm putting my toast down now. And I try to get it all as close to ready as possible. This is how many I got. I got my hash brownies ready. Just for me, so I don't need a lot. That's plenty. Probably more salt than I needed too. Actually, I got a tester out here. Wonder how hot they are. Oh. Mmm. What? What? Mm. So good. Since the heat was high, these are going to get done fast. I don't really like to burn the bottom too much, so they need to be flipped. If you normally I'd cook them with not so much as a high heat, you would keep them in there longer, keep them covered. It makes the top glaze over. So we got potatoes ready. I'm turning off the heat here because these will be done even without heat. The bacon's got 8-7 minutes. The toast will be popping up. These get done fast, so I'm taking them off. And we got these puppies. What I usually do, I grab an end and I flip them down. If they look done, which they are, I open it up. If they don't look done, I throw them back in for whatever many minutes. This is hot, but not if you grab it by the end, not that bad. And toast should be. Usually, I grab them like this. I plop them wherever. There's your bacon. And then I just let that sit on the stove. We got our French toast. There you go. It's not French toast, but it's French bread. So I guess it is French toast. And then always put your butter away, because this butter, if you leave it out, melts. Like, quit melting, will you? So I love this butter. Love this breakfast. And I don't care what part isn't good for me. Apparently. And there you go. And you put your stuff away. Usually do it before I eat. And then there's my, well, I call it my Walmart breakfast because I get everything from Walmart. And there you go. I'm going to show it to you since I don't know if you can see it. But there you go. There's breakfast. It'd be quicker if I made these faster, but like I say, I like them moist. They're very moist, but yet brown. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I am a psychic medium. I do readings at psychicbabs.com, 3 B's. And please go check out my videos. I did, so far I'm working on November 2022 Psychic Tarot readings with Archangel Michael. I channel him. And so please go there and like and subscribe and share. Thank you. Bye.